Hello, YouTube audience. We're playing Dredge today. I have played this before. It's been a long time since I booted this game up, but I never finished it. Day 81, goddamn. Yeah, I never finished it. I got through the majority of it, but never finished it. I never touched the DLC either. We might do the DLC depending on how this series goes. But jobless Igor wanted. I don't remember a lot about this game, but I was excited to get into it. I wanted to swap things around a little bit this week. Alongside doing Night Call, I wanted to do a second series alongside it, and I thought Dredge was a good choice. I was just feeling Dredge. So here we go. I don't remember the story much. Probably a good thing. What's up, War Soldier? Good morning. Welcome in. I do remember some of these scary-ass monsters in this game, though. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby, and the man notices you. Welcome to Great Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well. I'm glad to see a new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things onto one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to be saying this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alright. Our boat. Move forward with W, reverse... Yeah, alright, so normal WASD mechanics. Rotate the camera. Okay. Adjust the height with scroll... Oh. Oh. Just up and down, that's interesting. I thought it was going to be scroll wheel. Move to a fishing spot and press F. Okay. Start fishing. It's like DBD mechanics with the reaction time. What do you call that shit? I can never remember what that's called. A quick time event or whatever. There's a lot of fish in this one. Skill check, that's what it is. Thank you. Got something here. What is this? Pursuit. Catch fish for the day. Fresh start. Meet the mayor at Greater Marrow, who sent me to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Warned me about to get back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog. A bit dramatic. Mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can, then head back to Great Marrow. Let me know how the microphone sounds as well, War Soldier. I'm trying something new. I'm keeping it like right in front of my face this time to see if maybe it's better than keeping it off to the side. Because the first time I did it, there was like too much popping and too much emphasis on my like S's and shit. And the second time it was too far away and it was like kind of hard to hear. So I'm hoping I'm just gonna keep that shit right in front of my face and see if that's better. Inspect. Floating buoy serves as a mark to safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Stim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. You need like different attachments depending on some of the waters. We'll have to upgrade our boat. I do really like this mechanic in games. Oh shit, I might have to move my camera for this game. I might keep it there, honestly. That might be fun. Sounds good to me. I can hear you pretty clearly, and I don't hear any popping or anything. Awesome. Good shit. Yeah, but I love games that use this system with like the Resident Evil style storage. It's very fun. There's actually a free game that I played on Steam that was basically like a knockoff of the inventory system from the Resident Evil games. but it was like a puzzle game where you had to like sort through the briefcase luggage. Like you were given a specific amount of items, and you had to like be able to rearrange them all in your suitcase. I rotate? I can't. You had to be able to like organize the entire suitcase to fit all the items. Depleted. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Okay. There's like a shark or something down in that one. Oh yeah, we can pick up scraps, can't we? Or, oh, I need a fucking tool for that. Alright, never mind. Not yet. What's E? Oh. Can I use it? You can. This turns on my light. Spyglass. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. You can see what the waters hold. I don't think I ever used that the first time I played this. That's actually really cool. Okay, so if I move my camera around, the time does not move. That's good. That's nice. So we can mess around with our inventory and stuff without having to worry about time. I rotate though. If I rotate, holy crap, the time goes by fast. What time should I start heading back? Be right back. Gotta go shower. Spent all night cleaning, and I think I picked up all the dust on me instead. Hey, however it works, you know. Appreciate the lurk. We'll be here. We'll be fishing. We'll be grinded. Select your lights by holding E and toggle them. Yeah, figured that out a few minutes ago. Alright, that's probably all I can catch. I mean, I've got more inventory space, but none of these are letting me fish. Oh, this one was me. Ooh. Press F at the right time for the reel. Yeah, it's the same as the other one. Trophy catch. Oh, is that what the yellow bar means? Is it a trophy catch? Ooh. I'm not going to be able to hold any more. Do you think the fish is worth more than... Nah, it's fine. We'll just take what we have. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleep will reduce it. Okay. There's a giant beaming light there in the distance. What the hell is that? Exposure to fogs and other things increases panic. Yeah. What is that light? Wait, if I... Okay, no. My light stays on if I swap to something else. Also, there's so many options here. What else could I possibly need on the ship? You step onto the dock of Great Morrow, and the mayor is waiting nearby. I see you've returned to one piece. What kind of voice did I give him? I don't even remember what the voice I gave him the first time. Before you head off into town, we should discuss the matters of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I am more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so I'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go toward paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to keep to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Okay, we have an undock, a storage, and then the fishmonger. Oh, I only have to pay back $50? That's a cheap-ass boat. You went to a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. Oh, I saw this little thing here. I thought that was like a bug on my monitor. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly along the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? He takes a certain type of person to last out there. Not a life for everyone. Anyways, back to business. I'll pay for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns of other islands might pay you different. But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you got. Alright. Sell with F. So these are worth... Oh, they're different sizes. I was like, hold on, this one's worth $7 and this one down here is worth $9. Okay. Not bad. How much are the squid worth? A lot more, damn. Should have sold some of these. Debt adjustments. How much do I owe now? I feel like that was a lot of money. How much money do I have total? $126? Ooh, that's a big storage. Okay. I guess that's it. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something of it. Why don't you take it? You must take these items. A curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Okay. Oh, and one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Yeah, look at that. My debt's almost down to half already. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to your work. Must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch you up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures toward the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards as well as water lines are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Alright, right now we got this one that catches coastal. Install time is 2 hours. 35% fishing speed. That's what we have. This one does shallow waters. This one takes an hour less to install. But this one has an increased amount of fishing speed. 150 though. These are the same as the one I have, right? This is a peculiar engine. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. Oh. We've got some rusty ass engines. Some lights. Don't I have lights? Cracked bulb. Better than a candle, just. Makes a decent effort at shining through the gloom. Yeah, well, we definitely want a hook. I think I'll save. Should only take like one more day and then we can get a shallow water hook, right? So, might as well do that. I mean, I could buy this one, but what's the point if I'm just gonna get this one, right? 40% fishing speed. It's like 4 times better for like double the price. What about this? Can you do something with this? Maybe? What do I do with this? Encyclopedia. Ooh. Oh yeah. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Investigation at dock. So do I... Oh. Oh! Use parts to research new equipment, or researched equipment may appear in shops and sales. So we can't do pots and nets yet. We can do engines and rods. Alright, so let's see. What is this one? So this says oceanic fish. Ooh, this does coastal and shallow waters. That could be good. I was just thinking too, because I was like, if I get this, it's going to take up too much space, and then I won't be able to get the shallow waters. Maybe we get this first, and then we research this one. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably better. Because if I buy this one first, and then, or if I research this and then find it, I can install that instead of doing this one first. Because for now, I won't be able to do it. All right, it takes 2. I only have 1, so I won't be able to finish it anyway. But even if I were to, well, no. What am I trying to say? If I were to buy my other rod, right, the shallow rod, I'd have to spend $150 to get that one, and then as soon as I research this one, I'm gonna have to sell it anyway to get. So it would be better just to do this one first, because I'm not wasting any money. Hydraulic rods are now available in the shop. So I wonder how much that is. $410? Holy crap. Got a good feeling about these engines. They take you far away reliably too, provided you take care of them. Get out of here, $410. Holy crap. I guess we should rest? Guess we'll be saving money for quite a while. That's fine. We gotta just gotta get some fish. Hopefully we can find that other fish that was in the coastal waters we haven't found yet. Do these replenish every day? Like if I went into one of these, you know what I should be doing actually, so I'm not wasting time going to stuff. That's a coastal. We can go there. That's a blue mackerel. I think that's the one we don't have yet. I should be scoping in on these, so I'm not wasting time. Trying to figure out whether I can catch it or not. Depleted. There was one fish. There's 2 coastal there. 1 over there. Let's go to these first. There's also something over there. I don't know what that is. Looks like a message in a bottle or something. Where are you? There's more fish over there anyway. We can go check it out. Ooh, a big fish. No, this must be the one we haven't found yet. We found the blue mackerel yesterday. Surely these are worth more too because they're bigger. Depleted. Got another area over here we can check out, but I want to pay my debt off first before we go to anywhere new. Yeah, none of these have a lot of fish swimming around in them. That's more cod. That's fine, we can do that. Something else over there too. Just secrets. Oh, it is already getting dark. What the hell? I don't know if I'll have time to go over there. 21st of August, 1927, added to the cabin. What's this? Ooh, I can get some of these real quick before I make my way back in. Yeah, there's not much light coming off of this thing I got. That is a perfect hole. Oh, I can barely fucking see. Uh-oh. What is that mist? Or like Aurora Borealis going on over there? I kind of want to go check it out. Oh? My light? Hello? It is getting late. It is midnight already. Maybe I should upgrade my engines before I get the coastal perk. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Mayor. Just the person I was hoping to see. I'm gonna change his voice. Ooh, I don't have any space. Maybe I could put it in the storage. I'm gonna change his voice a bit. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Oh, wait. Aren't we in Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yes, fine. Oh, we're in Little Marrow. Mara hands you a small, damp package bound in a string that's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. I was giving him kind of a pirate voice before, but I think he kind of matches more the description of like the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm gonna give him that kind of voice. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above the normal price. Tell me about the order. They've asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in if you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can catch shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort you out. What have you got for me today? Lots of stuff. Ooh, yeah, these are worth $18 a pop. The lower end's like 10. That's still more. Still more than we were getting for the mackerel. Yeah, that should pay off our debt, right? That was a good amount. We got 273 bucks. About halfway there to the oh, well, I can just back and forth with that. Okay. I thought this was going to him. Is this not going to him? Is he not the... So confused. I have $1.79 in debt. Okay, hold on. Pursuits. Deliver the package. Yeah, I thought... Hold on. I gotta go look at the map. I swear we're in Little Marrow right now. Oh, this is the message in the bottle we found. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows of the back of the Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around, and a few items went overboard into the water. We did not see where they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat's renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. There's a renaming ceremony for boats? There's 10 message in bottles and 2 notes that we can find. Okay, we are in the Greater Morrow. I'm assuming this little X mark is the other one? There, this map is huge. I don't even think this is any of the DLC either. I kind of remember going to the Devil's Spine. That place was kind of crazy. We have all of our coastal fish. That's cool. Okay, yeah, let's check the thing again. Where's our... I always get lost in this game. What's up, Moshi? Welcome in. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna... I feel like I'm gonna get lost quite a bit. What am I looking for? Again, I don't... These menus are screwing with me. Tab? No. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Where do I get to my tasks? Undock, research, storage. Can I... pursuits. I'm a dumbass. Little Morrow. So we're in the Big Morrow. We need to go to Little Morrow. Okay. Fucking hell. No, don't! Okay. Redock, go to bed. God. I'm fucking struggling. I'm not normally this bad at games, I swear. That's a shallow. I'm gonna go straight ahead. I guess we'll just go straight, honestly, because since we gotta deliver that package. I have it on me, right? Yeah. I said your name right, by the way, right? It's Moshi? I want to make sure I'm getting that right now before I, you know, correct myself early. I wonder if this game did any, like, vinyl records. I gotta check Fangamer for that. The soundtrack's kind of nice. This game had me messed up for a while. It definitely wasn't intuitive for me in the menus. Yes, you got it right. Awesome. I have played this before. It was years ago. I think I remember like binge playing it for like a day or 2 straight. But I never finished it. I think I got to like the very end, and then I meant to like pick it back up and never did. But it's been long enough where I don't really remember much of the story. And I never touched the DLC either. I think I own it. So depending on how well the streams do, and the YouTube videos to follow, we may do the DLC as well. 'Cause the DLCs are kind of interesting. Can I not zoom in? I'm too close to it. What that one? Shallow water. Yeah, I'm excited. I've been looking forward to streaming this all week. Or, I guess all of last week. What a delivery. Let's see here. Tears a small hole into the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Oh, it smells foul. You obviously took your time getting it here with this. He won't let me pay for a delivery in this state, but maybe I can give you this. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You surely get more use out of it. Pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat at any time. I know how lonely it can be. The traitor. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves are full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that? No. I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you may have had. Have you got anything nice for me today, perhaps? I got fish. But I don't think that's something that you'd be interested in. Oh, I have a storage on this little area as well. And I can sleep if I need to as well. That's awesome. I'm going to see if I can make my way over to the back of this island where we found that other little thing. Not going to get much fish today, I don't think, but that's fine. Unless we can be quick about it. I can't wait till we get the dredge so I can pick up all this stuff. This one's got like... It's got like... Oh. Oop. Full damage. Wait, so if I get 3 X's, am I fucked? Does like my ship explode? I kind of need something that is... Oh! Oh, that's a dumb place to put that. That kind of screws me over. Everything's... Okay, let's go for the mackerel. I was gonna say, I need something to be able to pick up some of these, like, 1x2 spots. I got too many of the right-angled fish. There we go. One? There's only one fish in there? You motherfucker. What's that? Ooh, arrow squid. We can get those. We got them. Well, that was a really dumb rock for me to get hit on. Oh shit, it's already 8 o'clock. Fuck it, risk it. We got this. Just one more. Oh, nope, never mind. Just kidding. That's it. Oh my god, it's dark. Alright, please no mystical rocks appear out of nowhere. Should be fine, right? Close enough to the dock. Alright, we're safe. What is that? Hello? Don't do that. Hope the seagulls don't get your catch, those blasted pests. Take all of this. I don't see what the point of storing the fish would be. Except, I guess, if you had, like, an order, but even then, I don't know why you wouldn't just catch the entire order the day of. And then sell it. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent to the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Also allocated some money to include the fishmonger's services. We might have something to talk about with you soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad that you've chosen to be here with us. The dry dock. This is the dry dock. You can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scrap, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast for various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. That special, like, dredge hook or something, don't we? Materials assigned toward upgrades here will be stored, so you don't have to worry about. So don't worry if you only have half of what you need. Okay. So 2 more rod spaces. I mean, this isn't even really something we need to worry about right now because I can't pick up the materials. We'll look at that later. But hell yeah. Your boat's looking a bit banged up. I can repair it here if you'd like. Oh, it's only $30. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. That's a really inconvenient spot for it to be. And then I think by tomorrow we should be able to get the Oceanic. But then again, I kind of want to get this one because we have a quest right now that requires a shallow hook. I could always just sell both the rods later once I've upgraded. I'll probably do that, honestly. Okay. And then it gives me a lot more money for this. Gives me 10 extra knots that like almost doubles my speed. Should I? Yeah, fuck it. Damn, it's early in the morning. Gotta get some sleep. Does he want to talk? What can I do for you? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night and come back with no fish, proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, real terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly! Is there something in particular you would wish to know about? What area are we in? The Gale Cliffs? Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach of the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk about it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? What about the Stellar Basin? Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wider variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those? Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed by a thick fog during the day. If you got some good lights and a good sense of direction, you would go exploring there. Is there something else? Devil's Spine. Ah, yes. It's quite exciting, really. Active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against there, however. The ruins lie low in the water, and will surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano. It could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Is there another area? No, that's it. I should get back to fishing. Alright, so we should have double speed, and we can now go for the shallow waters. I do feel a lot faster. Okay, we need a flounder and an eel for a mission. So let's see if we can find those. That looks like a flounder. Gulf flounder. This is gonna be kind of a pain to store. See about that. Dredge, mackerel. That's an eel down there. That's not an eel. That's a stingray. Is that? That's probably the eel right there. Ooh, this is a weird one. I'm really bad at this. Ooh, let's take up 3 slots. Look at the way it jiggles. Ugh. That was better. Alright, I guess... Damn, I guess that's it. Wait, hold on. What if we... No, because I take up 3 slots. We can't do that. I think that's GG's. I think that's all we can carry for now. We can make a trip back. It's only noon, right? Try to make sure we get this order done. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep an order of it on ice until it's all ready. Alright. Ooh, we should find the smallest ones. Which would be that one. 'Cause it's gonna sell for less, right? So we wanna... The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. 40 or 50 bucks, hell yeah. Good, good. So please. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around these parts. Good luck. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck in the corner, or stuck to the cover. Okay, and then we'll sell just the rest of these. They'll sell for 15, 16. Hell yeah. Oh, we get a full price for a fish now since we don't have any debt. Perfect, perfect. So what exactly... Read to unlock. What is this? Selected as active book. Pass time to read. Okay. Okay, so what did that other order want? 2 arrow squid and a black grouper. So the arrow squid is that one. Black grouper. We have a Gulf flounder, but we don't have a grouper. That's one we've yet to find. It said the squid come out at night, but I don't think it said the black grouper come out at night. Might have time to get that message in a bottle, I don't know. Fuck. Almost got a prize. I fucked up. fish ring? Ooh, that's a new one. Maybe that's the fish that they want. Let's go take a look. Black grouper, there it is. We get another one potentially? Okay. Oh, it is dark. What is that? What's shiny over here? What is that? Lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human and otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, vast column of stone shouldering the responsibilities of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruins? Its purpose exhausted. Lighthouse towers above. Interesting. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. Catch one more. Oh, and it's depleted. It was meant to be. Alright. Have you got any fish for that order? Ooh, we actually did need 2 squid. I'm glad that I did that. Which one of these is smaller? This one. I thought he only needed 1 squid. $91. We are rich. I didn't think you had it in you. Nightfish are a tall order. I've been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but could get it fixed at the shipwright. Alright. The ability to unlock crab pots. Deploy a crab pot, don't forget where you put it. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or 2 to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Alright. So we're $37. We'll definitely be coming for those if we see them. Why is it half green and half red? Is that because it's banged up? I guess we can go fix it up like he said. Looks like some of your equipment could be used to fixing. You can repair that. I got $7. Hell yeah. Oh, okay, so now it lasts for 3 days instead of 2. I see. I don't know where the fuck to put that. We could buy this. Except we have to get rid of one of our lines. $180 for a light. Okay. We need to get more of those gears so that I could research the other thing. Yeah, I mean, it's literally just like we have to choose between oceanic and shallow waters, so I guess we'll just keep this one for now, right? So I'm not sure if there's any orders that require oceanic. Remember, if you don't have all the materials on you at once, you can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. Modifies 2 cargo spaces to also hold rods. That's kind of what we need right now. Modifies 4 rod spaces to also hold nets. Don't have any nets yet, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we need a metal scrap, a cloth, and 2 lumber. That'd be perfect too. Because then we can move the coastal over here and then get the oceanic one for there. Or vice versa, doesn't really matter. But I can't really pick up materials in it, can I? I think you need like something special. Common and a fiddler crab. Guess we'll do that tomorrow. Select the crab pot with the E and deploy with right click. They catch things over time, but needing repair every so often. Okay. We'll put it like right here at the base, I think. Bloop. We got out here in the water. Can I? It says that we can't pick that up. The wooden boards and stuff. I'm gonna go for that ocean, the bottle. No, the bottle. Also, really enjoying this soundtrack. What the fuck? Grotesque mackerel. Species added to the encyclopedia. That's probably worth a good amount. It's got like a purple outline to it. Corrupt scales and bulbous eyes. Nothing like you've ever seen before. Like mutated from radiation or something. Yeah, soundtrack's great. I have like no more space. We can move that there. There we go. Trophy catch. What is this? Slab of rock juts from the water bearing crude symbols of curved fish at its base. The rough shape has been chiseled away. Oh wait, so I need... I'm gonna return to these items later. It looks like these. I think I need to have like an entire inventory of these fish. Yeah, and then I'd use one right there and then one right there. So I'm assuming I would need to do it all at once. So that's like, what, 6 cod? Oh, I didn't even notice the symbols on here too, duh. Okay, we can do that tomorrow. Or shit, we might, no, never mind. I was gonna say we might have time to do it now, but I don't think so. It's gonna take us a while to get back. I don't know. It's gonna be like in this weird period. I might just end the day early, to be honest. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Got a handkerchief and $30. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Alright, there it is. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson threads. I'm sure that's some kind of quest item. Okay. Should I sell these or should I keep them for that statue? Because, like, surely I can find 6 tomorrow, right? Oh, he's got crab pots, too. I'll keep them. Because we're not really hurting on money. We got $600. Yeah, we'll keep them. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I don't know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of the bay and cut south. I have a business proposition for you that you'll want to hear. And I'll be waiting. That's like over this direction, isn't it? Like out right of the place. Fisherman, have you run into the photographer on your travels? She's docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Alright. Heading south, you say. Alright. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rock. A sinew spinel. Installation time is 2 hours. Mission speed 5%. Aberration bonus 1.5. Catches coastal and shallow. Ooh. So we can put that on, and then we can mission speed's really fucking slow though. I don't know what aberration bonus is. But we can put that on there, and then we can sell these two and get ourselves the oceanic. A hand line reel wrapped in a layer of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. It wants me to install it now. Can I put it in storage? Hopefully I just put it in my storage? I don't know. Yeah, because I don't want to install it where it was wanting me to. I want to be able to put my oceanic one there. Sell you. Put you here. And then get the oceanic one. Takes 4 hours. How much does the light take? Takes an hour. 180 bucks. think we'll wait. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh, this is the day before the first message we got. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are all striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheels instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took it more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain Ocean Riches. But I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under the blanket in the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Tries? Alright. Time to sleep. See if this crab pot has anything for us today. Hey, let's go. Give me that. Let's go meet up with a dude over here. Ooh, a 3.8-foot fish. It's gonna give us a lot of money. Okay, the ruined mansion. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson and silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It's carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be a challenge, and that's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I'll reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Fuck yeah. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return to me when you have something. Where's the workshop? Workshop looks like as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You found some horrific creations amongst the Deatrice. An arternal engine gives you 7 knots. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. Oh, I can't take it unless I have a place to put it. A symbol of the deep is carved inside the small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Sure, why not? I'll have to leave that there, though. Have to remember it's there. Okay, let's... Now that we've got the dredge... Finally... Oh, fuck. God damn it. Let's find ourselves some stuff. There was a ring. There it is. I was gonna say there was a ring nearby. Avoid the gaps. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's how you do this one. Worn a golden ring. I don't think that's the one the dude wanted, but that's fine. I can still probably sell that to someone. Oh, probably to the guy over here, actually. Oh, this will be our first oceanic fish. Holy shit, you're huge. Damn. Got a whole bunch of stuff today. Ooh, that takes up 3 slots. Okay. It's getting late. Let's get back. Something responded the first time. I wasn't expecting a response. Builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring at its sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's gotta be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just got to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep going forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out at sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I've been hearing about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have everything. I'll pay you when the job is done. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Great Marrow where the current carries its wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Have you heard any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so it shines brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is it just another of the fog's tricks? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. I should go. So that's, I'm assuming, the shipwreck. And this is where she wants me to bring materials. This is a big ass bronze whaler. Holy shit. Big fish. Alright, 2 lumber and 2 scrap, and then search for relics. That's probably going to be a long time task. We do have 2 lumber that we can bring. How much is this bronze worth? Oh, and I have the crab. I forgot about that. Don't forget, if your crab pots look a bit worn out, the shipwright could be patched up. Yes, sir. 54 bucks. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You could always buy more here, or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? They go mad? Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the 2 of us. 15, that's it? For a prize catch that's almost 4 feet? Ooh, $100 for the bronze whaler. I mean, it makes the size worth it. Gold always holds its value. True. I've actually thought about buying some gold recently. Get like a gram or 2 of gold to buy. So I think a gram's worth like 100-something bucks. It's always good to have like physical, like gold and silver. I don't think it's on my desk anymore. I do have like a bit of silver coin. I'm not sure how much it's worth, but you know, in case the economy ever crashes. Okay, yeah, I think we're done with you. We need to go to the shipyard. If you're wanting to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book on the house. She pulls a book from the toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? What do you know about any strange occurrences? Shadow! Good morning. Welcome in. Thank you for being officially 3rd to the stream. I don't get a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. Or I don't get out in a lot anymore. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks. All alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed in your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. There's a chance you could find it. I'd be in your debt. That's it. You working today, Shadow? You getting ready for wake? What's you up to? Let's look at our map real quick. Alright, I need to go over here. No, I need to go to the back of the Little Morrow. Dredge some shit up. Hopefully I can make the full loop before it gets nighttime. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna have room to dredge anything. I'm screwed at the moment. What was this? I don't have space for that. This one I do, though. There's that belt buckle. Hey, Shadow with the 3-stream streak, thank you. $7. Really, that's it? I can sell him the belt buckle. That would be fucked. About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man? Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is it. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please, take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold up to some value. Hell yeah, give me that. I'm just glad I upgraded my boat. It was awful when the boat was so small. Oh, dude, I know. We just got the dredging machine, and oh my god, it's so much nicer to be able to like start getting materials to upgrade. But yeah, I still have a small ass boat. I'm gonna work on upgrading the engines next, because I got this sign of ruin in here, but there's like the heart clock one in the place that I haven't been able to grab because I don't have the extra engine space for it. So, oh, that's finished. Rods will reel fish in 10% more efficiently. Hell yeah. Have you got any of those mutants with you now? I do. Remember, any abhorrent will suffice, I suppose. I suspect they're all the same underneath. I've only got the one, bud, so here you go. The fishmonger takes the abhorrent fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wriggling his hands around the slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. $67, hell yeah. Why don't you take these too? They are of no use to me. I will gladly take those from you. Do you hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room. Oh. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, say what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Alright, we got a special eel, a normal eel, and I guess that's it. I will leave you to your fishy business. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Barred himself in. So the funny number, yeah, dude, I can't wait for that meme to be like out of my brain. I hate it so much. I get it's like this generation's version of like 21, but like 6'7" is such a commonly used term. Like before it became a meme, you didn't realize how often like 6'7" was used in like conversation. Like around like 6 or 7 hours, or like around like $6 or $7, you know, like shit like that. Like it's used all the fucking time. The crimson glow in the sky seems to have gone away. The air feels quieter now, more settled. Have you noticed? I have not. I don't think it'll ever leave, to be honest. Just like 9/11, 6/9, 21. Yeah. I mean, I can dream, you know? I can dream. Oh, Moshi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome into the community, I mean, not welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I don't think I have anything for you. What did that one person need for her cabin? 2 lumber and 2 scrap. Okay, so I can use the cloth for stuff in here. That doesn't need cloth. Or that. This does. And that does. Well, we have 2, so we might as well use them both for this. I could use the board too and finish it off, but I think I'm going to save it and give it to that lady. My wife bought chicken nuggets that are literally 6'7", and I might 6'7" them on the to the trash. That's awful. I don't blame you. You know what you should do is you should take them and like shove them in her pillow or something. Then she won't ever make that god awful mistake ever again. We got researched it. What should we get? Should we get the engines? Should probably get the engines. Relatively new design. This unit propels water through the system more efficiently than outboard propeller setups. It's only 9 knots, but it's 1 spot. So I could put like 4 of those down. That'd be like 36. So that's only 6 knots better than 2 of these, but I don't know. Oh my god, the evil thing that Peace Tea have done to their cans. Peace Tea? Is that the one that's like got like a peace sign on like a peach or something? Aren't they like the? It's like the size. It's like double the size of these. It's like the big Arizonas. I don't think I've ever had peach tea. I'm an Arizona man, through and through. I love Arizona. Not to mention, through all the price changes and everything like that, Arizona, the founder of Arizona said he will never ever allow Arizonas to go above 99 cents. And if a gas station or a grocery store sells Arizona for more than 99 cents, he says to contact him and he'll make sure that that company doesn't sell his product anymore. What a fucking Chad. We'd love to see it. I love the standard green tea and their sweet teas. Really good. Oh, and the mango. The mango is really good too. Yeah, king shit. Oh god. Managed to squeak out full album release at least. Hey, good shit, man. I remember you telling me about that last time. I think you showed me a little bit of a demo. Hell yeah, dude. Hope the reception to that's been good. I opened a bag of salted caramel popcorn the other day, and it wasn't even half full, and I was fuming. Oh, I think I just talked with my headset too hard, and I turned it off. Dude, that shit pisses me off. How, like, you'll have like a bag of chips or something, like, because I have to buy family-sized bags of chips now, and when you open it, it's still not even like full. It's like half full. Dude, why is okay? I was gonna say, why is my headset not turning on? Like, I'll get like it just turned off again. What are we doing? Headset. Oh, I see that emote. That emote's popped up in chat. That's probably better TV. Better TTV. So far, so good. Hell yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear that your album's doing good. Go. You can link it in the Discord if you want. If you want to put it under. Do I have a self promo tab? Hold on. Let me fucking get this headset to start working. I'll check. If I don't have a self promo tab, I'll add one. You can. Okay, we're good. You can definitely link it in there if you'd like. I do not. Let me add a self promo. There you go. Here we go. The Lorax truly is our future. Yeah, Moshi, the whole bag to air, dude, that shit pisses me off. Go to is the Arnold Palmer, but that white blueberry, if ever found. What? Go to is the Arnold Palmer, but that white blueberry, if ever found. Am I stroking out? Am I stroking it? I'm assuming you're talking about the peach tea still. Are you talking about like a blueberry peach tea? What the fuck about what's going on with Arnold Palmer? Dude, I'm stroking it. I don't know what's going on. No, the Arizona tea. Wait, is Arnold Palmer the maker of fucking Arizona? Am I stupid? I'm probably stupid. It's okay. I'm gonna put a research point into this because we're gonna need to start expanding into these other rods at some point. Okay, just through the YouTube music link in there. Good stuff. Hell yes. I'll go check that out offline. I'll just know what I think, man. I think I remember last time you played it, it wasn't really my type of music, but I still fucked with it heavy. Like, it was still really good. Okay. I think we are good to sleep. And we're gonna go make our way to that woman's house tomorrow. Arnold Palmer is a mix of half sweet tea and half lemonade. It got the name from the famous golfer that enjoyed the combo. Okay. I was gonna say, the name sounds familiar. I didn't know what it was, though. It is on the heavier side. Yeah. I remember it a little bit. Usually not my go-to. But I can enjoy where it's coming from. I can appreciate it, I guess you could say. Dude, I need to get a bigger damn thing. Let me go drop off this key, because this key is really just screwing over the amount of stuff I can hold right now. I do like, to go back to the Arnold Palmer, I do like Chick-fil-A's half lemonade, half tea. I forget what they call it, but theirs is pretty good. You enter the collector's house. He's standing on at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him his key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow has changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where is the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go! We have more relics to uncover. Haste. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to know about? How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before. But 2 decades ago, I took up residence here. I need to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes into his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look for relics? My intuition tells me that the current... I already read that. That would be all, sir. Driving to work now. We'll be listening. All right, Shadow. Appreciate you lurking. Hope you have a good day at work if I don't see you anymore. I will see you Saturday for game day, hopefully. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Select it by holding E. And we can hold right click to speed up. Hell yeah. Okay, we need to go to the opposite end for that lady. Let's do that. It's basically Dinosaur Dark Souls. You play a dinosaur carrying a big sword in his mouth, and yeah. Interesting. I don't think I've ever played a Dark Souls-like game. Except, shit, what's the game called? Did you guys hear that? The fuck? What was that game called? Can't think what it's called. I have it like right here. Shit, I can't see it. Hold on. I'm gonna look. It's gonna piss me off if I don't remember. Blasphemous. Blasphemous is the closest Dark Souls game I've played, but it's like it's kind of more along the lines of like Hollow Knight than Dark Souls. Yeah, 2D Souls like, yeah. It's kind of like a mix of like Castlevania in terms of like gameplay and art style, but Hollow Knight in terms of like the Dark Souls mechanics. Very fun. I played the second one. I have not played the first. You have it? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I found like a deluxe edition, like a big collector's box for Blasphemous 2 at one of my mom and pop game exchange stores. I picked it up, and I do not regret it. Very fun. That was a game I beat offline. Ooh, a research part. That was all I needed to know. Yeah, I do want to at some point stream Sekiro, or Sekiro, however you say that name. That's like the only Dark Souls game that interests me. That looks interesting. All the other like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Bloodborne, I don't really think I would care for those too much. But Sekiro is one that I do want to try. It's probably Sekiro, I don't know. Pearl earrings. It's getting late. I did a race between me and 3 others to beat that one live. Oh, really? Holy shit. I've heard it's like the hardest one. Because it has to like deal with all the parrying and stuff. This is the land that the builder wants the materials to be delivered. Yeah, drop that off. Drop that off. Need 2 metal scrap. We'll sleep here for the night, but do a little bit of excavating first. Souls games are among my favorite. Oh, hell yeah, another research part. Souls-like are among my favorite. They're one of the only games I pre-order. Really. I do want to try the one, depending on if it becomes a physical or not. If it becomes a key card, I will not buy it. But the Switch exclusive that's coming out, what's it called? Duskbloods? I do want to try Duskbloods. That one looks pretty interesting. But again, if it becomes a key card, I'm not going to be buying it because I am boycotting all non-complete physical media. Other than Steam. Steam is like my one exception for digital media. Everything else I buy physical. The final boss took me 2.5 streams. Damn. How long were those streams? Fuck with Bloodborne. I have Bloodborne. My cousin gave it to me years back because... Oh shit, I'm just like raw dogging it out here with no light. He gave it to me because he bought it not knowing about the age. Like, I think like the maturity rating back when we were kids, and his mom didn't want him to have it, so he gave it to me. Never played it. But I have it. I have a physical for it for, I believe, PS4. I need to go to bed soon. My eye meter is tweaking the fuck out. Oh, it was 4 in the morning, that's why. I need to... Oh god, my light's going out. I'm gonna sleep here for the day. Uh, 2 to 3 hours at the time? Okay, so... We'll just say 3 hours, so like... 7.5 hours? Damn. That's actually not bad, though. Beating... No, I guess 7.5 hours just for the final boss is... That's fucked. That is kind of fucked. But yeah, no, I do want to try it at some point, because I really do love rhythm-based games. Or like games where the boss fights have a rhythm to it. So it's like once you've perfected the rhythm and you understand the boss, it just becomes like a pattern recognition type thing. Rather than RNG. I think it's really satisfying once you've like studied it and you've got it down. I think it's a lot of fun. Well, to be fair, a lot of Steam isn't even available for physical copies unless you make them yourself. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like if you're going to do any PC gaming, you have to do digital. I mean, and I do trust Steam, and I do like Steam as a company. I think they're a lot better than most corporations, which is why I give them leeway. But I mean, like I was saying earlier, I've been waiting for Silksong to become a physical for the last like year. Because like obviously everyone waited like 7 or 8 years for Silksong to even come out. But even when it did come out, they said, yeah, our physical's not going to be coming out for a year later. So I still haven't even played Silksong because I've been waiting for the physical release. And they have finally put up pre-orders. So I'm going to be getting my Switch 2 copy of Silksong here soon. I'm excited. Because I've been really wanting to play that. I think some chats got lost. Make sure. No, we're good. Give or take how angry I was, or how angry I got, Bloodborne is oddly the one Souls I dislike. The final boss was like a 4-phase fight. Holy shit, 4 phases is fucked. I think the final boss for Blasphemous 2 was like 3 or 4 stages. That shit had me fucked up. The final boss was such a different skill gap compared to the rest of the fights in Blasphemous 2. That shit was crazy. Haven't played Bloodborne, Demon's Souls, or Sekiro yet. But I managed to find a super nice copy of Bloodborne. It's next on my list after the Elden Ring DLC. Nice. Sekiro's final boss for non-pee-pee-poo-poo ending was 4 phases. It was brutal. Yeah, I got the most basic ending for Hollow Knight when I played it. Because I think I'd gotten to a point where because of the way you have to like continuously backtrack multiple areas, I got to a point where I was like, I just want to be done. And so I beat the first phase of the boss and it ended. And I was like, oh, there must be multiple endings then, because it only did the one boss. And then I looked it up, and it was like, yeah, you have to like 100% the rest of the game to then go on to being able to do like the true boss ending. And I was like, maybe another time, but I really can't be fucked to do that right now. Especially because like the gladiator chamber, I think I'd gotten like 2 out of 3 of the gladiator chambers done, and the third one was fucked. I think the second chamber took me a few hours on stream to beat. And also the phantom character of yourself, that was like the worst fight in the entire game for me. That one took so long, and that was the one that made me rage the most. That one was so goddamn awful. The bad ending is an intentional dialogue choice that sends you on a path toward an easier boss, and it's just kind of meh. Okay, I got you. One of us doing the race picked up that ending and made fun of that for a bitch out. That's funny. Yeah, I'm fine with games doing that, I guess, but it kind of ruins it for me personally, where you have to 100% a game in order to get like the true ending, or like things like I know Silent Hill is pretty bad about it, where you have to play the game like fucking 5 times to get the true ending. That's fucked. I shouldn't have to play the game 5 fucking separate times to get your actual ending. That's just like adding New Game Plus, you know, and like locking the story behind New Game Plus. It's just... I didn't think about this. Oh, shit. God damn it. I guess I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't know, it just feels like padding, you know? Feels like a waste of the player's time. A little disrespectful. Where it's like, yeah, replay the entire game again with 0 changes in order to get the actual ending. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool, I got you. My light's still on? Is it? It is, thank you. I got 3 research parts on me right now. I mean, it's fine because it's a different ending and story option, but doing it in a race where everyone did the other one is kind of like, bruh. Yeah, for sure. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the tower, or the town. She walks towards the dock and with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. What were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it for a vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. I do have fish to sell. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? I've got a big old crab and a bunch of little crabs. Alright, now fuck off. This gives me the vibe of OG Fished? Fished? Game on Roblox? Oh. Roblox. My latest fix has been TMNT Splintered Fate multiplayer. Is that one of those, like, old arcadey, like, side-scroll fighting games? Or is it different than that? Because I know about, like, those old, like... TMNT Hades. Oh, interesting. Hades is another game where I adore Hades so much. But I never beat 1 or 2. I have them both. But, like, I think I got to, like, the 4th stage in Hades 2. And then I ended up watching a friend's stream where he was about to beat the game. And I thought he was on, like, a run similar to me. And I was like, oh, have you beat the 4th area yet? He's like, yeah, it's about to be my 12th time. I've almost got the ending. And I'm like, you've gone through the cycle 12 successful times and you still haven't beaten the game yet? And he was like, yeah, I'm almost done. I'm like, brother. Like, I don't want to play through this 12 fucking times to get the ending. That sounds so dumb. so I dropped Hades. Don't get me wrong, I still love the game to death, but I thought that was insane. Yeah, I know it's about like repeated runs and stuff, but I feel like once you've beaten the game, you shouldn't have to beat it 12 times, right? Like, I understand like getting to a certain point, dying, going back and upgrading and doing the run again, but if you've gotten to the point where you can actually get to the end, it should be the end, you know? Because it feels a bit redundant to have me go back and beat it multiple times, you know? If I've already been able to successfully do it once, then obviously I'm going to be able to do it again. What do we do here? I don't know whether I'm going to find Volcanic or Mangrove first. Might just sit... Ooh, nets. Maybe they made it make sense story-wise at least? Yeah, I don't know. Because I technically never got through it, like, even a single successful time, so I couldn't say. I'm gonna put these away for now, just because I'm not sure what... I'm personally mad about it. I mean, it's fine, it's just I have so many games in my backlog that I can't really just be sitting there spending, like, that much time to try and complete a game, you know? Just personally. I've got like hundreds of hours worth of backlog that I gotta get through. So when a game does something like that, where I have to spend 30, 40 hours just doing the same thing over and over again, I'm just gonna drop it to do something else. Which is fine. I don't need to beat every single game that I play, but like, you know. I need to get some more money. Yeah. Good old backlogs. I have games that I've bought that I haven't even, like, attempted to, like, start playing. Like, what are some examples? I think like there's a lot of games. Like I think I bought the entire what's it called? Oh my god. The Lara Croft games. Tomb Raider. The newer Tomb Raider trilogy where it's like 3D and it's more like Uncharted. I bought the entire deluxe trilogy on Steam because it gave me like all 3 of the deluxe versions for like, I think it was like less than $10. And so I was like, fuck yeah, I'll buy that. I'll play that at some point. That was like a year or 2 ago. I still have not downloaded shit. Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. If you look for something specific, it's important you know the depth you're working with. Ooh, those were $72. Teal tumors secrete a slimy substance over cracks and joints. Its massive claws shudders as it fights for control. Alright, YouTube audience, that's going to do it for this first part here. A pretty good start to the game. I think we made a lot of good progress, so if you guys liked it, I'd appreciate a like or subscribe. And tune in next time when we do more Dredge. Peace out.